Eugenia, so happy to see you. Ryan, Lilium, hi. Hey, Caroline. Good morning. So great to see everybody. Thank you so much for popping on for our weekly Sunny Sunday yoga. Unfortunately, we don't have sun today, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll be out in a week or so. Ryan, thanks for getting dressed up. I love it. Yay! We have Austria, Belgium, Spain, Germany. I saw my German fam up in here. Hey Katie, good morning. Hey Randy, welcome. Another Orthodox Easter. Oh, I should have worn my ears for you all. So I didn't wear a costume today. Hey Lori, happy to see you. Didn't wear a costume for you today, but if you like that, then I'll put on a costume every week if you'd like. My son is obsessed with wearing costumes. Hey Wendy, good morning. Hello Raquel. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a few cards for us. I'm gonna pull 3, so you'll pick either 1, 2, or 3, the number 1, 2, or 3. This is from our deck, The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. So for those of you who have been asking about these, you can get them on Amazon. And she has a book, The Universe Has Your Back, and it's one of my favorite books. It was life-changing for me, especially if you're ever going through a challenging time, just wondering kind of direction in life. It's a really nice book to let you know that you're just being loved and supported. And yeah, and then these beautiful cards have beautiful artwork and lovely messages for you. Hey babe, my love's in the back. Love you. Okay, so I'm gonna pick 3 cards. So you'll pick in your mind number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Let's see. We got number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay. So if you're number 1, hope is the conduit for miracles. Hope is the conduit for miracles. That's number 1. Number 2, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Beautiful number 2. And number 3. I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Beautiful. Hello and welcome to those who are just popping on. Happy Sunday. Great to have you here with us. So this week I've been thinking, as always, and I was thinking, like, I just have this feeling that we've all been waiting, right? Like the first 2 weeks was kind of the sensation of, okay, I'm gonna put everything on hold for these 2 weeks and then get back to it, and life is gonna be different, the world is gonna be different, but we were kind of just waiting, right? And then it kept getting extended, and I felt like everything was kind of put on pause. A lot of us were shuffling around, kind of changing our lives, getting things together. How am I going to survive? How am I gonna support my family? So it was kind of making me sad. Like, what are we waiting for? What am I waiting for? I felt like sometimes I was just kind of sitting around waiting for it to end, waiting for time to go by, waiting for nighttime or bedtime to come, so then it would be the next day. I kind of had that feeling. I don't know if anybody else felt like that ever or is feeling like that. And it was making me sad because I've never been one to like wish away time. I try to not say things like, I can't wait for this, because if I say I can't wait for July, for example, then I'm wishing away the time that I'm currently in, which would be normal right now because we're in a state of an emergency, a state of trauma. So of course we kind of want to get out of this. But in general, I kind of just wanted to bring the attention towards what can we do during this time. And this is not about being productive. It's not about reaching certain goals or needing to step up our creativity or read more books instead of watch Netflix. It's not about that. But it's about both the simplicity and the grandness of being and of our aliveness. So some days I realize I'm distracting myself a lot in order to kind of not be in this moment, and I realize that it may be a little bit of a defense mechanism. So I've been trying to find more things that just kind of bring me joy as well as bring me into the moment. So it might be snuggling with your child or your pet. A couple days this week it's been watching Netflix by myself and having some alone time and a glass of wine and a treat, and just kind of like, usually that was my escape, and now it's my time to kind of tune in. I just got a new book. I'm hoping to read that this week, and being with you. Teaching yoga, sharing yoga, practicing with you also makes me feel alive. So I wanted to encourage you today to kind of step out of this habit that I think that we're creating of kind of like moving through the day and waiting for this to end. Again, without putting any pressure on productivity, I don't think now is the time for all of us to be super productive or creative. I think if it's naturally bringing that out in you, then that's a beautiful thing, and tap into that. But if you're sitting in a space of survival, then the place that I would encourage you to thrive is just by being, and being present in the moment, and finding one part of the day that you can find joy. You don't need to spend the entire day feeling happy and joyful and excited. That may not necessarily be the case of the true nature of what's going on. So if you are thriving, congratulations, and stick with that. If not, again, today, like I said, I'd like to focus on the simplicity and the grandness of our aliveness and being alive. I think that in Spain today that there was 3 minutes of silence, which we passed for those who have lost their lives. So in our meditation today, I just kind of want you to tune into, if you'd like to send out some loving energy out into the world to those who have lost their lives and to their families. But also drawing in some loving energy to yourself and to the moment that we are here and we do get to be alive today. So let's make the most of it and be together and practice together. So thank you for bringing me joy, being a part of my joyful moment of the day. It's an honor to be with you and to guide you through practice. So when you're ready, we'll pop up onto our mats in a comfortable seat. So you can sit cross-legged if that's comfortable for you, or up on a pillow if that feels nice, or a block, wherever you are. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and open the mouth. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale. Good. Letting it all go. One more time. Deep breath in. Big breath out. You can close the eyes if that feels safe for you, or simply lower them towards the earth. Keeping the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. And begin to notice your natural breath, the breath that you brought with you today onto your mat. This breath is important. Our breath always has a message for us about our true state. Simply observing the breath without any judgment. Go ahead and place both hands, palms to face down over the heart. Taking a moment to connect here to our heart space. We'll sit in a minute of silence to all of those who are struggling here in this moment, to those who have lost their own lives, or sending love to those who have lost a loved one, somebody close to them. Taking a moment to guide some love into your heart, sending yourself love for all the beautiful ways that you are being, for your beautiful aliveness. And we'll take a deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth, exhale. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes, relaxing the hands down into your lap. We'll begin to add some movement into the body. So on an inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, lengthening through both side bodies, reaching the fingertips up. And exhale, relaxing the hands down. And twice more. Inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. Deep breath in. And exhale, relaxing the hands down. Nice, good morning stretch. One more time. Inhale, open up, reach up. And exhale. Good, we'll bring the hands towards the lap. Interlace the fingers. Flip the palms and reach the hands out in front. From here, we're going to round the spine and tuck the chin. So we're kind of arching the back here, kind of like a cat pose, getting a nice stretch on the back and the vertebrae. Then on an inhale, reaching the arms back up. And exhale, rounding the spine, pulling the belly button in. You might like to tick-tock back and forth, side to side, getting a nice stretch on the shoulders, the deltoids. And moving with the breath, inhale, lifting up. And exhale, rounding the spine. Twice more, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, lifting up on the inhale. Then relaxing the hands down on the exhale. Good, should feel nice opening in the shoulders. Gonna come into a little twist, so go ahead and switch the legs, just bringing the other leg on top or out in front. Then on an inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, lengthening. On an exhale, we'll twist to the right, bringing the right hand behind you for support, so helping to lengthen the spine, and then exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. You can twist just at the shoulders. If you're pregnant, make sure to do that. Or you can draw the belly button in towards the spine and twist with the torso as well. And inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, lengthening, and exhale, twisting to the left this time. Again, it can be a gentle twist just with the shoulders, or twisting with the core, drawing the belly button in. On On an inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, and exhale, melting forward. So reaching the fingertips forward and rest the head towards the earth. So if you'd like, you can shake the head no or nod yes. If the head isn't touching the earth, that's fine. Just really relaxing the head and neck here. If it is touching the earth, great. You might like to rock the third eye center back and forth on the ground. Slowly rising up to a seat. We'll come into a tabletop. So we'll bring the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. Spread the fingertips wide. This is your base. Good. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Pull the shoulders down, so we're really pulling the heart through on the inhale. And then exhale, nice and slowly rounding the spine, pulling the belly button up towards the spine. The head is heavy. Maybe even press the hips towards the wrist to get a bigger arch on the back. Then moving with the breath, inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. And exhale, rounding the spine. Inhales to cow. You can add some improvisation and maybe roll the hips. You are alone at home, so no one's watching what you're doing with your body, so just do what feels natural and organic to you, getting a nice stretch on the spine, moving with the breath. Inhales will take you to cow, and exhales will round the spine into cat. Twice more, 2 more full breaths. Coming back to a tabletop, we'll press back to downward facing dog. So tucking the toes, lifting the hips, pressing the chest back towards the thighs. Then the legs don't have to be straight. I like to keep my knees bent a little bit to keep the spine nice and straight. And the hips are reaching up as the heels are settling towards the earth. Inhale, look at the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to the top of the mat for ragdoll pose. Feet are hip-width distance apart, bend the knees a lot, melt the belly onto the thighs, and interlace pinkies in opposite elbow creases. Really surrender the weight of the body here and rock side to side. Release the fingertips down towards the earth, round the spine, slowly rolling all the way up to standing, bringing the shoulders up by the ears, and exhale down the back. Inhale, arms come up overhead, extended mountain pose, Tadasana. Reaching up and grounding down. Inhale, and exhale, hands to the heart. Taking a moment to set an intention for your practice. It could be to intend to connect to being alive, intend to connect to the moment, to simply being, or grandly being. Connecting to your joy, connecting to yourself without any pressure to do anything else, and knowing that that is simply enough. Take an inhale through the nose and open the mouth, exhale. Relax the hands down by the sides. Inhale, extended mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, folding all the way forward. Nice straight legs, leading with the heart. Then inhale, lift up halfway. Fingertips can come to the earth or to the shins, pulling the heart through. And exhale, hands to the earth, stepping back, high plank pose, preparing for chaturanga. Knees can be lifted or down on the earth, elbows in tight. Inhale at the top, and exhale, we'll lower all the way to the belly for the first one. Untuck the toes. Use the strength of the spine to lift the heart, baby cobra. Gaze down, maybe lift the palms away from the earth. Inhale, And exhale, use the hands and press back to the knees. Then downward facing dog, full breath in and full breath out. One more, in through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale, look at the hands. Exhale, the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, pull the heart through. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, mountain, I'm alive. Exhale, folding all the way forward, that's enough. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, hands to the earth, stepping back, high plank pose, moving through chaturanga. If you want, you can lower just halfway, using the triceps, and then open up to upward facing dog, drawing the hips towards the wrists. Heart is nice and open. Inhale, and exhale, pressing back. Downward facing dog, 2 full breaths. In and out through the nose, warming up that body. Let the breath and the sweat help you to feel alive in the moment. Inhale, look at the hands. Exhale, feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, melt forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, nice and slow, folding all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, hands to the earth, stepping back, high plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, open that heart. And exhale, downward facing dog, 2 full breaths. In and out through the nose. Bring the knees down to the earth. We'll come into a child's pose. So open the knees out wide, bring the toes to touch behind, then drop the hips down, extend the arms out and melt the forehead down towards the earth. You can take this pose, child's pose, anytime you want to take a break throughout practice. This is your safe space, your safe pose. Keeping the hips dropped down low. Fingertips extended out. We're going to lift the chest up just a little bit, and we'll swim the right arm underneath the body, keeping the palm to face down onto the earth, and turn the gaze either straight down or towards the left. So we're getting a nice stretch on the shoulder. If you want, actually you can flip the palm up, whatever feels better for you on the shoulder, okay? So reaching the left hand out, the right shoulder is down, the gaze can be to the left, and the hips are still down towards the heels. And bring the right hand back, and this time swimming the left arm through, underneath the body. The left palm can be down, or a little bit less tension if you turn the palm up. Getting a nice stretch on the shoulder and the upper back. And gently releasing the arms and pressing back to a tabletop. And we'll meet back again in downward facing dog. So tucking the toes, lifting the hips up, press the chest back. Inhale the right leg high towards the sky, gaze in between the hands. See if you can step the right foot through, heel first, and then the toes. Then drop the left knee down, hands on top of the right thigh. Keep the tailbone tucked and sit down and forward. The right toes are in front of the right knee. If your foot is back here, that's okay. Just sit up and then step the foot forward. So we're lengthening the left hip flexor. Using a steady breath. You can keep the hands on top of the thigh or bring the arms up overhead. Making sure not to just collapse into the legs, but keep the tailbone tucked and the core engaged, breathing in and out through the nose. Good, we'll add a little twist, so take an inhale, and everybody hands to the earth on the exhale. Keep the left hand down and bring the right arm up. You can keep that right hand extended or wrap the arm around the back, really opening through the right shoulder. Now from here, with the weight of the hand on the earth, drop the hips a little bit deeper, enhancing the stretch on the left hip flexor. Good, bringing the right hand down, we'll sit the hips back, coming into a half split, so you can keep the hips lifted, flex the right toes as you melt the chest down. You can lower the belly onto the thigh, and you might even like to round the spine and tuck the chin. Keep breathing here for 3 breaths, breathing into the back of the right leg now. On an inhale, crawl forward, shift forward, show me your heart, show me your smile. Inhale, and exhale, pressing back to downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale the left leg high, look in between the hands, hug the knee, hug the heel close to the body, and step it through, heel and then toe. Drop the right knee down, hands on top of the left thigh. Relax the shoulders, tailbone tucks, sitting down and forward, lengthening the right hip flexor now. Breathing. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, so use the breath to kind of stir up the stagnant energy. Arms can be up overhead if that feels nice. We'll add our twist, so inhale, hands to the earth, exhale. Keep the right hand down, inhale the left arm high. Maybe stack the shoulders, reaching up, and then if you'd like, you can wrap the left arm around the body, drop the hips a little bit deeper. Good, we'll release the left hand down, shift the hips back. I like to keep the hips lifted here. Flex the toes of the left foot. Think about sending the hips back and the chest forward, getting a nice stretch on the back of the left leg. You can lower the belly down or tuck the chin. Rounding through the whole spine if that feels nice. Breathing 3 more breaths. And shifting the weight forward, give me your big heart, big open smiles. Inhale and exhale, stepping back, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale the right leg high and exhale to a low lunge. I'm going to rise up to warrior 2, so the back foot will spin flat to 90 degrees. The right toes are still facing directly forward. Now bend deep into the right knee as you extend the arms out to the side and gaze over the right fingertips. The left leg is straight, the right knee is bent. I'm going to practice a little bind here, so lots of different options. We'll start by reaching forward and coming into an extended side angle with the right forearm on top of the right thigh. This is option 1. You can always choose to stay here. Option 2, the left hand can wrap around the back. Maybe it's working to try to touch that right thigh. And then open the chest, open the heart. This is option 2. If you'd like to add on, the right hand can come in front of the right leg, underneath, and grab for the left hand. And then pull the hands towards the glutes as you start to open the chest. If this is working for you beautifully, congratulations. If you're giggling and laughing and falling, congratulations. You're alive. You're feeling joyful. You are in your being. So whichever step feels good for you. Releasing the left hand up, releasing the binds. And we'll reverse warrior. So keep that right knee bent. The left hand comes down the back leg. The right hand comes up, reaching up. Deep breath in. And exhale all the way to the earth. Chaturanga. Taking your chaturanga, any variation that feels good for you. And downward facing dog. Full breath in and full breath out. Left side, inhale the left leg high. Exhale to a low lunge, left foot in between the hands. Back foot down to 90 degrees. We'll rise up, warrior 2. So I'll show you from this angle on this side. So the right leg is straight, left knee is bent. Extending the arms out, gazing over the left fingertips. We'll first come into extended side angle. So reaching forward, bringing the forearm down and the right hand up. Option 1 is to stay here, extended side angle. Option 2, the right hand comes behind the back and open the shoulder. Option 3, the left hand can come in front of the left leg, underneath, grabbing for the right hand, and then open the heart. So you bend deep into the left knee, pull the right shoulder back, breathing, smiling, laughing, falling, all of the above are acceptable. Inhale, stay here, exhale. Slowly releasing the binds, coming back to extended side angle. And then reverse warrior. The legs are exactly the same. The right hand is down, the left hand comes up and over, really lengthening through the side body. Inhale and exhale to the earth. Chaturanga. High plank pose. Lowering down on the exhale. Inhale opens the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Big breath out. If you need a break, you can come down into child's pose. Otherwise, we'll flow through those 3 poses without the bind. 1 breath to 1 movement. So inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Deep bend in the knee. Exhale to the earth. Chaturanga, maybe lifting that right leg off the earth. You're looking for some fun. Bonus fun. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep the legs just as they are. Inhale, reverse upper body, lengthen. And exhale to the earth. Chaturanga, following the breath in your transition. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. The back foot comes down now to 45 degrees and we'll rise up to warrior 1. So keep the shoulders and the hips square to the top, the front of the mat. Breathing. Good, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Pull the hands down the back leg. Nice chest and heart opener here. Breathing in and out the nose if you can. Open mouth exhales if you need to release some heat. Good, bring the arms up overhead. Now we're gonna jump switch the legs. Are you ready? Lift the back heel off of the earth into a crescent pose. 1, 2, 3, jump, switch, lunge. Did you make it? Bring the back foot down to 45 degrees and then re-square the shoulders and the hips. Bend into the left knee, warrior 1, then hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, pull the hands down, open the heart. Breathing, maybe drop the head back. Bring the arms up overhead. We're going to jump switch again. So bringing the heel of the back foot off of the earth. 1, 2, 3. And step up to the top of the mat. Do a little shake, a little shimmy. Move into our balancing series. If you're still in child's pose, come join us. All right. Woo! I'm hot. Hope you're feeling nice and warmed up, nice and alive. We'll start in tree pose. The right foot down, left foot will come to the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. Hands begin at the heart. Oh. All right, finding your breath first, settling into a soft drishti gaze, just gazing at something in front of you that's not moving. And then maybe if you'd like, bringing the arms up overhead, growing the branches of your tree. Bring the hands back to center. Okay, this left leg, you need to do something funky with it before you put it down. So maybe roll it out, do a little kick. Then drop it down and roll out those hips. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Release those ankles. Release those hips. Then left side, left foot down. Your right foot will come to your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. So if you'd like, you can keep the foot on the earth or all the way above the knee, so no pressure on the knee. The hands will begin at the heart. Relax the shoulders, find your breath first. Once you feel connected here, then if you'd like, you can lift up, growing the branches of your tree. You can try some different variations. Maybe releasing the pointer fingers. You might like to try bending over to the sides. Maybe flipping the palms like we did at the start of practice. Or just expanding upwards and outwards. Breathing. Bring the hands to the heart. And we'll slowly, with some funk and some fun, lower the right foot down. And shake out the hips and the ankles. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through Birds of Paradise balancing pose. This can be quite challenging, but I also think it's really fun and funny, and last week your bunny hops made my day. So after practice, if you want to record or take a photo of your Birds of Paradise or your attempts at Birds of Paradise, I would love it, okay? So you can follow along with me, or I'll demonstrate a couple times. So if you want to watch the first time and then try it the second time, you can do that. So we'll start in a warrior 2 and then an extended side angle. So remember this bind that we practiced, okay? So if you want to come into your half bind, the left hand is back. Now the full bind, the right hand is forward or underneath, grabbing the hands. See my hands back there? Grabbing the hands, holding the hands down, opening the heart. Now from here, you don't have to twist. I'm just gonna do it so you can see. The weight is gonna come into the left foot. So we bring the left foot to the top of the mat and we bring the right toes onto the earth. Then press into the left foot as you slowly start to lift the right foot off of the earth. Ta-da! And then if you want, you can straighten that front leg. Shoulders are open, heart is open. If the leg is like this, that's fine. Try to stand straight up. If you're still down here on the earth like this, that's fine too. Keep breathing here for 3, 2, 1. We're gonna gracefully, of course, come out of this just as we came in. Ta-da, well done. Okay, so I'll demonstrate the left side, but I'll give you some time to play around if you want to get in on the right side. So you can start on the left if you haven't tried it yet. Okay, warrior 2, extended side angle. Left arm down, right arm is up. This is the left side. The right hand can come behind the back. This is a nice bind to practice. Maybe the left arm swims under. Grabbing a hold of the hands, then walking the feet somewhat together. The weight is now on the right foot. The left toes are on the earth, tiptoes. Press into that right foot as you lift up. And then try to extend that leg. Bird of paradise, just like the beautiful plant. Want to know if you're getting it. Oh, come out super gracefully, just like you came in. If this is impossible for you, you can come into binding the back hand, opening the front knee, or maybe grabbing fingertips to the toes with one hand behind the back. So I'll give you about 30 seconds to play around. And then don't forget to send me your videos after class of your beautiful birds or your attempts. Take about 10 more seconds if you're still playing around. Cheers. Hope you're having fun. Anybody with me? Maria, can't wait to see your birds. Okay, and then we'll come back to center. And we definitely are gonna need to shake it out now, right? Do a little boogie, get those hips all loosened up. And we'll slow it down. So inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart, relax the shoulders. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, folding all the way forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, we'll step straight back to downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Preparing for half pigeon. So bring the right leg up and then bring the right hand, sorry, getting distracted by your cute comments. The right knee behind the right wrist and the right heel towards the left hip. So you'll notice that the right leg is crossing the body, not coming in between. So the right knee is behind the right wrist. Okay, so we lift up, breathing, and then we lower down. So you can come to the forearms, or if you want, you can lay all the way onto the belly if you're able to do that. Or of course, you can stay up on the hands. If this is too intense for you, then you can take supine pigeon on the back, laying on the back, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh, and hugging the legs in, okay? Otherwise, enjoy half pigeon, my favorite pose. A nice release on the right hip, the piriformis. Allow the breath to slow, allow yourself to feel some release. Take a moment to come back to your intention. How can you carry this intention with you through the rest of your practice? Surrendering into the essence of your being, its simplicity as well as its grandness of being right here in the moment with yourself. Nothing more, nothing less. Taking 3 more breaths. And gently press up to the hands. Tuck the back toes, kind of shift the hips forward, and then send that right leg straight up and back. Maybe stack the hips, or you might like to flip your dog. Whatever feels good for you today. Breathing. We'll come back to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high, and exhale left knee behind the left wrist, left ankle by the right hip, coming up onto the fingertips, breathing, and then lowering down either onto the forearms or all the way onto the belly, whatever feels good for you. But wherever you are, relax the head, relax the neck, the muscles of the face. Taking 3 more deep breaths in and out through the nose. And gently press back up onto the palms. Take your time, tuck the back toes. Bring the hips forward slightly, and then send that left leg straight up and back. Maybe stacking the hips, drawing some circles with the hips, or flipping the dog if that feels good. You can even flip the dog with the right knee down to give you some support if you'd like to practice a back bend. We'll come to downward facing dog or tabletop, depending on where you are. We'll all come down onto the knees and laying down onto our backs, onto the mat. So laying on your back, bringing the knees into the chest, giving them a nice little squeeze, and rocking side to side. And we'll gently drop both knees to the left, keeping the shoulders on the earth. And then turn the gaze to the right, a nice gentle supine twist. Bring the knees towards the chest, and then gently drop both knees to the right. Both shoulders are on the earth. So we're just twisting the body, just gently to release the hips and the spine. Coming back to center, bringing the knees back into the chest. Drawing some circles with the knees or rocking side to side. Then we'll come into dead bugs pose. We'll bring the soles of the feet up towards the sky and the knees are bent. We open the knees out wide so they're coming towards the armpits, towards the shoulders. Grab for behind the thighs, or if you'd like, you can grab for the ankles, or if you can reach the arches of the feet or the toes. You don't want to have the hips up here, so the hips should be down. The tailbone should be down and the shoulders relaxed. Dead bugs, no moving, you're a dead bug. Pick your favorite dead bug, channel it into your spirit now. Just being here in stillness. Why can't Elsa have a balloon? Because she'll let it go, let it go. If you have a smile on your face, then you are allowed to rock side to side. If you don't like my jokes, turn both corners of your mouth up, squint your eyes, say hee hee, ha ha, goo goo gaga, happy babies in lockdown. Giving your hips, your spine, a nice little massage here. Then come back to center, bring the knees into the chest. Exhale all the air out. Give yourself a final squeeze. You're doing great. You are awesome. Deep breath in, big breath out. Release to your final Shavasana, extending the legs out straight. Allow the feet to fall open to the sides, relaxing the arms down by the sides with the palms to face up. Closing the eyes. Noticing the entire length of your body here on the earth. Surrendering its weight, surrendering anything heavy, the weight of anything that you've been carrying with you these days, or that you've carried with you onto your mat, and letting it all go here. Allowing yourself to feel completely supported. Just for now, without asking how, let yourself sink into stillness. Just for now, lay down the weight you so patiently bear upon your shoulders. Feel the earth receive you and the infinite expanse of the sky grow even wider as your awareness reaches up to meet it. Just for now, allow a wave of breath to enliven your experience. Breathe out whatever blocks you from the truth. Just for now, be boundless, free, with awakened energy tingling in your hands and feet. Drink in the possibility of being who and what you really are, so fully alive that the world looks different, newly born and vibrant. Just for now, Donna Fouts, Shavasana. Keeping the body in stillness, begin to deepen the breath. Bringing your awareness back to the breath and the body. Bringing your awareness back to the simplicity and the grandness of your aliveness. And begin to gently reawaken the physical body. Nice small movements. Reaching the arms overhead, a full body stretch. And then rolling over onto one side, really taking your time. And gently pressing up to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. Bringing your hands in prayer to heart center. Taking a moment to sit here in a space of gratitude to yourself first for showing up for yourself for practice today, mind, body, and soul. Gratitude to your health, a safe home in which we can practice. Gratitude to all of the beautiful souls who practice beside you today, knowing that you are not alone. Take a deep breath in, sharing an Om together. I hope that you feel the vibration of our oneness. I hope you feel the vibration of your aliveness. Enjoy your Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.